YouTube, we got 15 rare and unusual sports. Now, I know a lot of sports, you know what I'm saying? We got football, aka soccer, American football, boxing, martial arts, baseball, golf, tennis, gymnastics. We got a lot of sports in the world, right? Even yet, there is still a lot of unknown sports out in the world, bro, that are very unusual and are very, very probably weird in general. We are going to react to these videos real quick, these sports. All right, bro, let's go.
Known sports that don't get the attention and fanfare they deserve. Some are dangerous, and others are just plain bizarre. So put your game face on and join us for the top 15 most rare and unusual sports in the world.
Here we go. Yo, bro, you know what I really want to do though? I want to try some unusual sport before, like do a whole stream and just try to
a little goofy. And even though the sport is essentially sports in the
world.
Whoa,
what was that? Did they actually just teleport to their
Quidditch? Let's kick off our list with.
Am I crazy or did they just pull this shit? Am I tweaking or did this shit? What the fuck is this? Did they just?
With something a little goofy.
Yo, how did they do that?
Even though the sport is essentially made up, the game of Quidditch has managed to leap off the page and onto our Muggle fields. Harry Potter fans were so captivated by the airborne sport that they managed to create their own version that's a little more accessible. So you won't need a flying broomstick to play this version of Quidditch.
Okay.
And believe it or not, people can get pretty intense out there.
Okay.
These real-world enthusiasts typically play on a field hockey pitch or hold brooms between their legs as they run around trying to catch the quaffle.
What? Wait, what? So they run around like Harry Potter and they chase a ball around and do what?
Avoid the bludgers and, of course, snag that illustrious golden snitch. But seeing as how magic isn't real, players have to improvise, usually.
Man, bro, hey, yo, I gotta say one thing, yo. Humans are very creative because what the fuck is this shit?
Having someone dressed in gold act as the game-winning ball and run around the field as fast and as frenzied as their muggle legs will let them go.
So what do they have to do with this ball?
This form of Quidditch started out at a few colleges in the United States, but when word spread like wildfire, it quickly spread all across the country. All of these games, though, are intramural, so don't expect to see it officially recognized anytime soon. Sometimes it's just about having fun.
Bro, what is... How do we score here? Like, is there a goal? Like, is there offsides? Like, do I just run and just pick up the ball and kick the ball? Like, I don't even know how the hell people be coming up with shit.
Number 14, Sepak Takraw. Unless you're from Southeast Asia, or at least have spent a good amount of time there, chances are you've never heard of this wild sport before.
Never had.
Sepak Takraw is like volleyball, except the athletes can only use their feet, knees, shoulders, and head to launch the ball over the net.
So this is just volleyball with feet? That's not that bad.
Fittingly known as kick volleyball.
Oh, okay.
And if you think this sport looks tough, you're right. It's not the type of game you're gonna find children playing at recess.
Shit, obviously
the amount of athleticism required in Sepak Takraw is astounding.
I mean, look. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. How have I never heard of this sport? That shit look kind of nice. I mean, it's volleyball, but instead of using your hands, use your feet. I mean, that shit can't be that bad though.
Constantly launching themselves high into the air to get their unique woven rattan ball over the net.
Damn! You don't see that?
Requires a great deal of accuracy to earn a point.
Yo,
that's easy feat to perfectly aim a ball just using about anything but your hands. These strong yet nimble players managed to pull it off.
Yo, this is actually crazy.
Officially kicked off in 1945, and it wasn't until the mid-1980s that United States teams entered the fray.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
They have a tendency to lose quite badly.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say one thing though.
Number 13, tuna tossing.
What? Tuna tossing? What the fuck? What do you mean?
Some sports also allow us to show off just how strong we are. Yeah. Sometimes tuna tossing is the perfect way to do that.
Really?
Tuna tossing began in South Australia in the small fishing community of Port Lincoln. Whether they came up with the idea because they were bored or had too much tuna is anybody's guess. But the stories say that it was inspired by the local fishermen tossing their catch onto their trucks with such force that they decided to make it an attraction at a local festival.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, this really just shows that humans will quite literally watch anything, bro. Bro, if you sit there like and watch like people throw a fucking tuna fish, like, bro, you can really watch anything. Really, you can watch. You can literally watch paint dry. You can watch this shit. Shit.
The rules of tuna
this is like that one sport in the Olympics where you throw like a big ass like ball thing and you just see how far you throw. I'm pretty sure that's what this is, but instead of that,
lucky, they can take it home. Although what even the best chefs can do with a beaten up 20-pound tuna is anybody's guess. The festival and sport are still going on to this day, but officials have found a way to keep things a little cleaner and maybe even some
bro, my
tuna
dad
in
sent
the
me
process.
Yo, bro, look what the fuck my dad just sent me, bro. Yo, hold on, bro. Look what my dad sent me. Bro, look at this shit. Bro, what the fuck is this?
Giant rubber fish instead.
Shout out tuna throwing, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like, how low you do that?
Toe wrestling.
What the fuck?
There's Greco-Roman wrestling. There's arm and even thumb wrestling.
Yeah,
but
we all know
toe
that.
wrestling? Yeah, you heard that right.
Yeah.
Toe wrestling isn't all that different from arm wrestling.
Wait,
Only this time around, players are doing their best to pin their opponent's toes for 3 seconds.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't even know what to say. Bro.
Unusual sport, you better have cleaned your feet and cut your toenails, because if you haven't been able to figure it out already, this one is done barefoot. Players have to alternate between their left and right feet over 3 rounds in this winner-take-all style event.
Man, bro, who the fuck is competing in this shit, bro? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Fuck that, bro. I'm gonna become a professional toe wrestler, bro. I'm gonna do this shit one day, bro. I'm gonna do like the most random sports, bro.
Women are put in separate divisions, but there are no weight classes here. So the bigger the foot, the better the chances of quite literally crushing the competition.
I mean, yeah, but
and
like,
for those with a true competitive...
Yo, you even got the hoes watching this shit? You got the hoes cheering for you and shit. Bro, they're literally toe wrestling, bro. Ain't no way they got the hoes even, bro. Nah.
Spirit, the World Toe Wrestling Championship has been crowning winners for the last 5 decades.
Man, ain't no way, bro. Imagine being the toe wrestling champion.
Hot dog eating contest.
I know this. Yeah, I know this.
This one isn't so rare, but when it comes down to it, a hot dog eating contest is downright unusual.
Now just side bro.
Consider how many dogs these competitors can eat in such a short amount.
I ain't gonna lie. I've actually watched like something like this before. I think it was on ESPN. I don't know if I was tripping, but like hot dog eating competitions gotta be crazy because like just think about it, bro. They're just downing a whole bunch of Franks, bro. They're just downing them down their throat. Franks are pretty much dicks. I mean, if you ask me, shit. And you just down them bitches, bro. Deep throat them hoes, bro. And then just get a whole bunch of water and just gargle them bitches, bro. If you can do this shit, shout out to you.
Real shit. How much preparation this is real talent, put into the event. The only rule in this funky sport is to eat as much as you can in 10 minutes.
Shit, hell yeah.
Most people can maybe eat a handful, but hot dog legends like Kobayashi and Joey Chestnut can wolf down about 76 in that same time span.
Bro, 76 Franks is crazy, bro. I promise y'all cannot pay me to do this shit. I just start throwing up all over, like, everywhere, bro. I'll just start throwing up and shit, bro. This is no way this is even fucking, like, this cannot be real.
People out there have done the math and calculated that Chestnut has eaten well over 19,000 hot dogs in his lifetime.
19,000 Pistol Pete's? Damn! If you think you eating a lot of Franks, bro, you ain't even close, bro. Yo, you never met the final boss. This is the final boss of fucking, like, eating Franks, bro.
It's probably not the healthiest lifestyle, but the man stands at 6 foot 1 inches tall and weighs around 220 pounds. So the man is by no means obese.
I mean, I'm saying.
Kobayashi is just 5 foot 8 inches tall, and despite some yo-yoing, weighs about...
Yo, bro, they all just think, like, the fact, like, they just, like, stuff a whole bunch of fucking Pistol Pete's in their, like, stomach, bro, that, like their stomach just doesn't fucking explode. Cause like, bro, how the fuck can they hold so many fucking, like, how can they hold so much food in their stomachs, bro?
130 pounds.
Like, it really is a talent, though. Like, look, it might be unusual and weird, but it's a big talent. Cause like, who the fuck can do this shit? Who the fuck is gonna like just eat like 30 fucking hot dogs at once, bro?
And while the annual Nathan's hot dog eating contest at Coney Island isn't the only competitive...
I mean, look at this here, bro. You got fucking Chestnut, 22 hot dogs, bro. Bro, you got Matt Stoney, bro. Yo, Matt Stoney. Yo, I used to watch Matt Stoney all the time when I was a kid, bro. I used to watch his fucking eating videos and shit, bro. I don't know why, though, because his shit didn't make me hungry. I just kind of watched it because I'm like, yo, what's wrong with this guy? You know, this guy's just eating like a fucking monster. But look at this shit, bro. 22 hot dogs, man.
Eating event in the world,
bro, and there's only 7 minutes left in the
most attention and
match,
prestige.
bro. Crazy shit.
Number 10, man versus horse marathons. It is hard enough running a marathon against a fellow trained athlete in peak physical condition, but what about racing a horse? Do you think anyone even...
No man on this planet can beat a horse. Boy, who's making these sports? Man versus horse? Bro, there is no human being on the fucking planet who can beat a horse. Why are you racing against horse?
Stands a chance? Well, probably not.
Obviously not.
But people have been trying every year in Wales for the last few decades.
All right, so pretty much they just waste time of their lives racing horses they would never beat in their life.
Out in a pub in 1979 when Gordon Green and Glenn Jones argued over who would win in a marathon between a horse and a man.
Okay.
It's a strange argument to have, but sillier things have been uttered late at night at the pub. Ever since then, the annual 22-mile marathon is held in Welshtown, Wales, where men and horses pony up to see who's the fastest. And the marathon can be a bit treacherous, with all the participants traversing through rough field terrain and the occasional small stream. And of course, there's a jockey riding and guiding the horse along the course.
Bro, what is the point, man? I don't understand what's the point. Like, why are they doing this?
If someone does manage to beat the horse, then they win a hefty cash prize of $40,000. And believe it or not,
Nobody's ever
two
won
men
that
have managed to walk
Wait.
away with the prize money already.
There's no fucking way to... What? They beat a horse in a marathon? You know what, bro? Clap it up, bro. You know what? Let's clap it up. All right. You know what, bro? I'll give it to y'all, to you weird fucks, because I don't know what the hell y'all be going on. Like, I don't know what the hell they got going on, but yo, shout out to y'all, bro. Shout out to y'all. All right. Yo, what you looking at, bro? All right. Now that I got your turn. Probably watching the video right now. You haven't subscribed or liked the video. As you probably have noticed, I don't have a lot of subscribers. If you could please subscribe, it would mean the world to me. If you smash the like button, it would be amazing. So, if you could please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, bro. Enough yapping. Back to the video.
Number 9. Wife carrying. There are some sports out there that really don't leave their small towns, and wife carrying sounds like it's one of those traditions. Wife carrying has somehow managed to gain some global appeal. The unusual sports origins began in Finland with the 19th century local legend of Ronkainen the robber. The story says that Ronkainen and his group of robbers lived in the forest and would sneak into towns to steal food and women. The women were slung over the gang members' shoulders and hauled off back into the forest. Whether or not the legend is true doesn't really matter at this point, because wife carrying is here to stay.
I mean, yeah.
The rules are quite simple. Men carry a woman through an obstacle course, and whoever has the fastest time is the winner. There are apparently different ways to carry your wife too.
What you mean?
There's the classic piggyback, the fireman's carry, and then the Estonian style, where she's upside down with her legs over his neck and shoulders. Hey, whatever works. The Wife Carrying World Championship is held every year and welcomes state champions from Great Britain, Australia, Germany, Estonia, and even the United States.
Yo, Europe is a very, very weird place, man. I'll just like meet up to carry y'all wives in a race.
Number 8. Bog snorkeling.
Bro, what? What the fuck? What?
Sometimes sports can get a little dirty. American football is played rain or shine, sleet or snow, and you of course run the risk of getting sandy when you play some beach volleyball.
Yeah.
But what about playing in a bog? Well, that's exactly what bog snorkeling.
Yo, bro, watching this video really makes me like it just makes me just think, bro, I'm like, how the fuck do y'all think of this shit? Y'all pretty much are doing races in fucking swamps, and it just whoever's the fastest in a swamp wins. I mean, this is literally a swamp.
And while you may not be rolling around the mud and gunk, participants are certainly getting down and dirty in there.
I mean, yeah.
Another odd sport with roots in a Welsh town. The bog snorkelers are decked out in their flippers and snorkeling gear and have to complete 2 lengths of the 60-yard trench. It may sound easy, but to make it harder, you're not allowed to use your hands.
What?
Feet only. Couple that with the fact that you're neck deep in bog water and trying to keep it out of your mouth, and you're actually looking at one tough sport, no matter how silly it may look to the untrained eye.
So they have to swim with only their legs. They can't swim with their arms. They have to use strictly their legs, and they have to run the risk of literally getting contaminated, shitty, nasty water in their mouth. I don't even know what to say, man.
And every year in the town of Llanrtyd Wells, Wales, you can check out the World Bog Snorkeling Championships and see just how it's done down there.
Bro, what the fuck did I just...
Number 7. Extreme ironing. Everybody hates doing household chores.
Ironing is a fucking sport? Bro, what the fuck are we doing, bro?
But what if you can make it fun by taking it to the next level?
What the fuck
That's
is
exactly what extreme ironing athletes do. This extreme sport involves the participants packing up their wrinkly clothes, ironing board, and iron, and hauling them to the most remote or dangerous location they can find.
What? Bro, just fucking iron your clothes in your house! Why do you have to do this? Bro, y'all are willingly making this shit harder than it has to be, bro.
And from there, they get to ironing. Extreme Ironing manages to mix extreme outdoor activities and boring chores to produce something fun, no matter how
it cannot be this boring, man.
usual it may be. It's a great way to get
look at
people
this
out.
Bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Just iron your fucking clothes in your house, man. You don't have to fucking do this shit, bro.
The house, and perhaps even a better way to get those shirts pressed just right. Some of the most notable performances were done after a tough rock climb, in forests, on a canoe, on top of statues, underwater.
Us humans are a very, very rare breed of just existence. You know what I'm saying? Like, I refuse to believe that we're the only like people living in like outer space. There's no other people. I mean, look at this shit, bro. Like, why the fuck is this guy on the top of a fucking mountain, probably, or whatever the fuck this is, ironing his clothes when he can literally do this shit at his house and he doesn't have to go through all this bullshit? Is this shit a tournament where they get paid to do this shit, or are they willingly just doing this shit for free? You're willingly going the extra mile to do absolutely nothing but iron your clothes at the end of the day.
And even while skiing and parachuting.
Bro, what? Are they fucking skydiving and ironing their Yo, bro, nah, bro, wait. Are they skydiving? No, this has to be AI. Yo, that cannot be a real picture, bro. That has to be fake. Who the fuck is ironing their clothes while skydiving? Bro, you don't have to do this. You don't have to do this, bro. You don't have to do this, bro. There is no purpose in doing this. Like, there's no reward. Do you earn money? If you earn money doing this shit, obviously, I might even do it. Fuck. There's no way this is real.
You can either iron on your own or with a small team.
Bro, this is insane,
The sport has a governing body called the Extreme Ironing Bureau that's always accepting new...
He's underwater ironing. Bro, it's just gonna get wet. You can't iron anything down there. Bro, there's a fucking shark behind you, bro. That's it, bro. He's gonna fucking eat you alive, bro, just because you want to iron your clothes underwater.
This different kind of Iron Man.
Alright, bro. Yeah, nah, bro. You know,
Number 6, cheese rolling.
Yo, hey, I've seen this shit, bro. Really want to know how these people think. Like, the people who create these sports, I want to know how they even like process their thoughts. Like, how do you even think? Like, how do they think, bro? Real shit, bro. I really want to know.
The first ever recorded cheese race happened back in 1826, but even that account said that this has been going on for even longer. The annual Cooper's Hill Cheese Rolling and Wake event takes place in Gloucester, England. The rules are pretty simple. A 9-pound Gloucester double cheese round is sent rolling down a 200-yard-long hill.
And how does it...
The hill is so steep that if you're standing at the top, you can't even see the slope. But the weight of the cheese round combined with the slope makes the round travel at a top speed of 70 miles an hour, which can be pretty dangerous for the spectators standing at the bottom of the hill.
Okay.
Their only advice is to duck when that thing gets close, because it can easily turn you into head cheese. The participants wait at the top and the cheese is given a head start, but once that thing starts rolling, that's when the bodies start flying. Everyone runs down the hill as fast as they can, but the hill is so treacherous that they mostly fall, roll, and tumble. This sport is actually incredibly dangerous for everyone involved, and injury is very, very common. But the winner gets not just the bragging rights, but the cheese round too. And perhaps the funkiest part of the Cooper Hill cheese rolling and wake is that it's put on each year by the local cheese rollers pub.
Yo, bro, I haven't even said anything yet because I just don't understand. Like, bro, y'all are literally just rolling down a fucking hill where y'all can literally break every bone in your body so you can go collect a piece of cheese. I mean, are you serious, bro? A piece of fucking cheese, bro? What is so special about this cheese? Do they earn any money or is it just a cheese?
Number 5.
They just earn a piece of cheese? No fucking money?
Cycle hockey.
What?
Hockey is a pretty tough sport. First, you have to be a great skater. You've got to be nimble and all of that equipment. And then there's the body checking and the occasional fist fight. And the completely unrelated sport of unicycling is tough in its own right as well.
Yeah,
Staying balanced high up in the air ain't no easy feat.
Yeah,
and that's if you can even get on the thing without cracking open your skull. But what if someone was crazy enough to combine the two activities? Well, that's exactly what people did when they created the unusual yet aptly named sport of unicycle hockey. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure out just what goes on here.
It's not that bad,
Players get on their unicycles, grab a hockey stick, and go to town.
Okay.
There are 5 players per team, and the biggest rule here is that both feet must be on the unicycle at all times. The arena is set up pretty similarly to an ice hockey rink, and the goals are placed so that players can ride behind them as well.
Okay.
This is another rare sport that manages to have a governing body.
What you mean?
International Unicycling Federation.
What the fuck? They got a
Number
federation?
4, competitive worm charming.
Bro, what? Competitive worm charming.
Worm charming, also known as worm fiddling and worm grunting, is a method of extracting worms from the ground.
Bro, how the fuck is this even a sport, dude? Like, why are y'all doing this?
Usually used for fishing or to collect bait, sometimes maybe even to make compost. Worms are sensitive to vibrations in the soil because it typically means a mole or other subterranean predator is closing in and looking to make a meal of them. So when someone goes out worm charming, they vibrate the soil to scare the worms and bring them to the surface. But in certain more rural parts of the world, people have managed to turn this into a sport. Enter the world of competitive worm charming. All the participants have to do is lure as many earthworms out of the ground as they can in their allotted area within a specific time. There are a handful of techniques that get these creepy crawlies up to the surface, but the most common, most accessible, and most popular is to just tap the ground rhythmically until...
Bro, I don't even know what to say, bro. Like, what is we doing, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like, why? Why does this shit matter?
Teams will consist of the charmer, catcher, and counter. And these slimy competitions are held from Texas to Ontario to Cheshire.
Man, bro, there is no way this shit is held in the U.S., bro. Yo, what the fuck is y'all doing in Texas, bro? No way y'all doing this shit.
Number 3, pumpkin chunkin'. Chuckin' is a pretty simple sport, but how it's done, maybe not so much. Participants bring their homemade slingshots, catapults, trebuchets, and even cannons, and load them up with a big old pumpkin and let her rip. This sport happens
so they have to build an entire machine like Dr. Doofenshmirtz
and is put on by the World Championship Pumpkin Chunkin' Association.
And whoever launches the pumpkin the longest
shot even making it into the Guinness Book of World Records.
What?
The title is held by the pneumatic cannon named the Big 10-inch. That managed to chuck that...
Hey, yo. Whoa. Yo, out of all the fucking names, bro, the Big 10-inch, yo, that shit crazy, bro. Crazy ass nickname, goddamn.
Pumpkin a whopping 5,545 and a half feet in Moab, Utah in 2010.
Bro, that shit like
a absolutely insane.
Bro, is that the machine? Bro, that shit was like a fucking machine gun, bro. Yo, y'all are building machine guns to shoot pumpkins out of them, bro?
Pretty creative when it comes to their prized pumpkin chuckers. Just try and make sure that you're not standing on the other end of the field when one of these wild fall events is going on.
Yo, this is honestly... Bro, y'all are fucking crazy, man. Y'all are crazy.
Number 2, caber tossing.
Excuse me?
A part of the spring and summer Scottish Highland Games, caber tossing requires a serious amount of strength.
But why are they wearing skirts?
This sport may look a bit unorthodox to the global community, but it's remained a great Scottish pastime. This sport involves the eponymous tosser to, well, toss a large tapered pole called the caber.
Bro,
caber is usually made of a larch tree, so you can really think of caber tossing as tree throwing.
So do they just
Cabers are usually 16 to 20 feet tall.
Alright, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Why are they wearing skirts and shit? Why are they wearing socks to their fucking knees, pretty much, and wearing skirts and throwing pieces of tree around? Like,
from 90 to 150 pounds, so the weak need not apply.
Do they have to wear skirts?
And why like this even come about? Well, it's said that it started when the folks were throwing logs across...
Bro, what the fuck is... How the fuck are y'all watching this shit? Yo, there's a whole bunch of people in the crowd. Look at this shit. There's a crowd, bro. There's a crowd of people watching people throw fucking...
Eventually, the Scottish lumberjacks wanted to see who the biggest and strongest was.
People in skirts throwing around.
In the 16th century, caber tossing was born.
Yeah,
Number 1, gurning contests. A gurn is an English facial expression. When we were kids, and even when we're fun-loving adults, we probably making gurns all the time. And at school, some kids may want to see who can make the silliest face.
Yeah, okay.
But what happens when adults want to take it to the next level? Well, then you've got yourself an official gurning contest.
Bro, oh my fucking god. So they just be fucking fighting on who can make the weirdest face.
Hands. Gurning contests are a British tradition
So,
where
bro,
participants
yo, this guy looks like fucking Popeye. What the
compete
fuck?
to see who can pull off the most distorted facial expression possible. Of course, it sounds silly, but some people are surprisingly able to make some funky faces. Part of the tradition.
I ain't gonna lie, we gotta give it to these people. Like, that's a weird ass face. Like, they gotta look like Popeye, bruh. That ass, all he needs is spinach, bro. And then, that ass look like Popeye. He's gonna lose a little bit of weight. You know what I'm saying? Get some big ass muscles, and you look like Popeye, bro.
Also involves making the face while sticking your head through a horse collar
in
what's known as gurning through a braffen. The World Gurning Championships have taken place every year since at least 1852.
Man, bro, ain't no way this is a fucking, like, there's no way in hell this is, like, any type of, like a sport. This just looks like a big ass, like, just, like, people just sit here and just watch these people so they can laugh, because, yo, y'all are, man.
No one really knows how it was started, but what is known is that the best gurners are people without teeth, since they have more room to move and distort their jaws. But the sport even has two top all-stars. Tommy Mattinson, who won the men's world title 15 times, and Ann Woods.
15-time champion? Damn. Okay. All right. Whoa. God damn. Back the fuck up. Holy shit. Back the hell up,
won the women's world title an amazing 28 times.
Who the fuck is that?
Watch our binge-watching playlist.
Yo, I'm gonna say this real quick, y'all. I don't even know what the hell I just watched, y'all. I mean, bro, humans are very creative. I don't know what to fucking tell y'all, bro. That's fucking crazy, bro. I just watched the most insane shit ever. Like, what the fuck do you mean gurning contest? Like, y'all just make the weirdest faces and just, I guess, just compete with each other on who makes the weirdest face. I mean, you know what, bro? I ain't finna say nothing, bro. I'm just finna just go like, you know what, bro? Good, bro. If y'all want to do that shit, hey, bro, go ahead, bro. I don't even have to tell y'all, bro.